think we're up.
Hello. Happy Monday. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm Carrie Sparks with Pioneer Title, and I'm here again on Mondays with Chris Papaccio from eMortgage. And we're going to talk about business development, business design, and all that kind of good stuff to help in giving some ideas to our realtors out there. Or really, a lot of the things that we're going to talk about today could be for anybody who's in a sales function in their job. But I'm your Arizona title gal, and I want to thank everyone who chooses to work with me, all my customers, all Pioneer customers. We really appreciate you. As well as if you are looking for another title relationship, I'd love to be that person and help you with your business, help you with your sales strategies. It's really what I love. So if you could give me a call and put me to work today, my phone number is 602-715-5704. And I'm never too busy to answer my phone, text, or an email. So please, again, I'm here to help you, whether it's, like I said, business development, or I think I just have some of the best escrow officers on the planet. So we're looking to always expand our book of business, and hopefully you'll choose to work with us. So Chris, a little bit about you, your licensing information, all that kind of stuff.
Yes. All right. Morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday and another week here. We're almost at the end of the month and Memorial Day here. So again, my name is Chris Papaccio. I'm with eMortgage Management. I'm the branch manager out here in Gilbert. My NMLS number is 336676. And, been in the mortgage business for years here. Partnered up with Carrie for a number of years as well. And we really want to focus on bringing something to the marketplace here for our vendors and our realtor relationships that would be something a little unique, give them something to look at each week that could propel their business or give them something to think about. From a lending standpoint, again, to dovetail on what Carrie said, I'm here as well. If anyone has just questions about mortgages or products, what's going on in the market. I know there's really crazy great news every day, and there's really crazy, the market's going the other way in the tank news. And, we tend to look at things as a glass half full. We tend to have pretty creative solutions to our clients' mortgage needs. And, we bring a lot of years of experience and a strong team behind us to those questions and those needs. So if anyone needs any help or assistance, phone call, email, or text away.
It's been fun the last several weeks to do these with you, Chris. And I have a feeling that we're probably going to be doing this post COVID-19.
Yes.
Because we're finding that people are really liking to have the content at will. So what we're going to talk about today is there are some results of a survey monkey that I did last week out to my realtors and to my loan officer partners. So I want to go over it with you, and we'll kind of walk through the different questions that were asked. So SurveyMonkey, for those that don't know what it is, it's an app you can put on your phone. You can go online and get yourself an account. And even if you're a realtor, you might want to send a SurveyMonkey out to your sphere, use your database, and ask the people out there what could they use some help with. And it may stimulate some questions and conversations even today, if you put that together. But again, it's an app you can put on your phone, or you can go desktop for that as well. I used it last week, and I asked a question that usually when I'm in a live class, I do ask toward the end, and that is, if you were to hire a business consultant, what would you have them start to work on first in your business? So I gave people 6 different options to go over, and the results were kind of interesting because maybe it's that our realtor community has a lot of options when it comes to doing some business planning, or maybe they're just working on their 2020 business plan that they had pre-COVID-19. But I asked them if they would like business development strategies, if they would like to talk about farming, and we can go in further in that, marketing campaigns, branding, help with their database, or other. Almost half of the people that were polled, and it sounded like Family Feud, they wanted to know more about marketing campaigns. So I almost have to go back this week, Chris, and ask the question over again if they're using their 2020 business plan that they designed last year to launch into 2020, or if they've already gone back and done something. So what do you think about, only 10% said that they wanted to have help with business planning? And where would you, we're talking about business planning and everything, and Breakthrough Broker is a great tool for those people out there that are realtors that either don't have an account or haven't used it in a long time. I'm happy to set up a Breakthrough Broker account for you at no charge. It's a great portal, and it has lots of business design stuff in it. And but I think, Chris, you've used Breakthrough Broker for quite a while too, right?
Yeah, I've been logged in, and I've been kind of playing around with it and testing some of the campaigns and stuff that they have. I mean, it's a pretty strong tool for realtors to use. But I think kind of touching back on what you started kind of asking me was, where we started this video cast that we were talking about was, we're big proponents of everyone kind of knowing their numbers, understanding, what's their budget, having a business plan, having a marketing plan. What does that mean? And more important is, post-COVID, being able to basically go back and do a relook at that, earlier than you would normally do it in a year, because everything has changed. I mean, everything has changed. Some things are going to stick with where they are going forward. We have a new normal. I think some other things are going to kind of flip back to the way they were once, things adapt slowly here. But, to throw out, it's interesting that everyone wants marketing. I think that's a very common thought for any business owner, anyone that's building their business, is to have, be able to have someone that they could hire to come in and help them do marketing would be a great, additive to any business. But I think also being able to, if you're going to hire someone to do that, to be able to direct them into what you want or what your interests are or your piece of the market is also going to be able to be key. So you have to know a little bit about yourself and your business plan to be able to direct that person into what type of business you want them to focus on or target towards. And I think you could say the same thing, but in my mind, it's no two realtors that I've ever met have the same kind of approach. Some of them have a very broad approach. Some of them have a very targeted, focused approach. Some of them have a charity-based approach that they build a lot of relationships based on charities or community, or another said community, said charity be community involvement activities.
They There's build no a lot of things with stuff. You and I think are well known for not doing anything cookie cutter, and I Correct. Totally believe that. Mm-hmm. When I sit down with a realtor, I usually ask them. They kind of go, when I ask this question. But if money were no object, if you had, you could just, it was endless money sitting behind you, where would you be spending your time? What would you be doing today? And they Correct. Usually sit there and look at me like, well, yeah, maybe I'd be out boating, or I'd out painting, but they start to light up and realize that I'm helping them start to create their brand.
Correct.
And when they realize that, go and be where you want to be, go where makes you happy, where you thrive. And we've talked a little bit about I've talked a little bit in the last week about thriving, surviving, or kind of being dead on the vine right now are the three different options that are out there available. And take this time and really look at your business plan and find something that you just love. So whether it's water sports, or if you're a coach and you just love being out with kids, and go and do something. And Chris and I can definitely help you develop that platform for yourself.
Well, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I was just saying, secondary to that is, once you understand that kind of aspect, I think, of your personality or what you are thrive in, that's when you would take that piece of it then and build, your website, your if you're going to do mailers or something, it's going to be, all that's going to be focused around that same idea. But beyond, mailers or something like that too. You and I have constantly been talking about on the videos we've been doing, is there's so much technology right now that people can take advantage of, and to be almost retooling or re-educating themselves about what's available to them. We were talking about, I think a week or two ago about, Facebook ads have seen a huge jump just because there's so many more people on Facebook that they've already actually brought down the cost to do Facebook ads. But what to say, I mean, just to say that I want to do marketing, do a Facebook ad, you need to understand who you're going to target in that ad. And to get it approved by Facebook, you got to have certain language and stuff in there so that, I mean, they've improved the ads, but they've also crunched them down a little. So you can't just say, I want home buyers. I mean, what type of home buyers, what kind of income, what kind of toys do they use? If you're focused, to your point, if they like boat, if you're really interested in boating, you could drill down to everyone that owns a boat in a Facebook ad, and that could be your target audience.
Well, and either one of us could help somebody who's watching this to create that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a 80% increase in Facebook usage right now. I mean, hence some of the people that are watching this right now, maybe if we weren't sheltering at home, and honestly, a lot of us in Arizona have now gone out, we're out, going to restaurants, enjoying some just outside activities and stuff. So we are going out, we're getting back to life, our new lives.
Mm-hmm.
But really helping with that, there are some different pieces that you can put in there. And I don't want to say that out here on Facebook Live, but please call me so that I can talk to you through it and look at your ultimate goal of where you want to be in the market. But that's kind of farming, but creating the brand, all that kind of good stuff. But one of the things that we talked about before we started to go live today was staying relevant.
Yes.
And you and I could probably talk for an unlimited amount of time about staying relevant right now, because I think what it looked like 60, 90 days ago of being relevant in the industry is different. And there was an opportunity when the iBuyers pulled out to go out and have that conversation with your sphere of influence and explain the value that our realtors bring, our local realtors, our traditional realtors who are sitting in a specific market. You're seeing what's going on in the market. You're walking through these properties because there are live open houses now. So, being relevant. I mean, what do you think about that, Chris?
No, I mean, I think the idea of being relevant, and relevant, I think with the COVID stuff that's been going on and being locked in the house has been even more important to be, kind of an expert on your field. I mean, relevant right now is being an expert in your field, having some kind of communication out there that's, that you're posting. I mean, that's one of the ideas why behind doing this, I think you and I had, was to get some kind of content driven to, our partners and our vendors, that they can see that, the world's going to move forward. This is what's changed. This is how it's going to work going forward. And if it's video open houses, if they're actually doing walkthrough open houses, I've seen some of my realtors that are, they're doing gloves and the shoes, and they're, all the doors have to be open. I mean, it's different than what it was previously. So I think staying relative has a content piece to it as well as being able to communicate to your realtors and or to your clients. And I think you and I have talked about too, there's a lot of, I think right now, even coming out of this, as we are, a week out of this so far, there's a lot of simple phone calls that are still really easy to make as in terms of marketing ideas that these realtors could be doing to past clients they were working with, even clients that they might have thought were kind of on like a simmer kind of stage and not looking. From our conversations, I really think some of those calls are going to be really easy to make, and it's just getting back out there and having that communication with them and checking in on people.
I totally agree with you. I've really taken this time, just a little personal about me, to, I think, become a better sales rep, to be a better partner, marketing partner with my realtors. Really looking at the different tools and expanding my toolbox out there. So I've taken this 60 plus days of responsibly sheltering in place to learn about BombBomb and I'm happy to talk with any of the realtors. Give me a call. We'll walk you through it. To be able to use Zoom better, to learn how to, really sit down and go, what are you looking for? Hence the topic today, looking at the Survey Monkey and fine tuning that, and what tools can I improve upon? How can I become better? And so it's been an incredible time for growth. And if you'd like to schedule a time to do a Zoom call with either or Chris or I to talk about your marketing, we're here to definitely help you with that. And I mentioned Breakthrough Broker. Just send me a message, and I'm happy to get you all set up and have a conversation and walk you through it. But we have Memorial Day coming up next week. So typically Chris and I do these calls on Mondays. So we're gonna do it on Friday. I don't have a time set with you yet, but we're gonna do a Friday morning sometime call. And so looking and fine tuning, I'm pretty sure with his approval that we're gonna talk about something for marketing for the weekend for Memorial Day. Because it is a big weekend traditionally for people to do open houses and just to be out and about. And I have a feeling from just looking at my neighborhood, there's houses that are coming on the market. There are open houses that are being held. I'm seeing open house signs along the roads. So I know that there's activity, and according
Well, and
to—
again, I mean, people still aren't traveling that far away from home. So it's going to be, I think for open houses, it's going to be a really good weekend to kind of capture some people.
Exactly.
Aside from going, throwing your camp off in and heading up, I was up in Payson actually visiting with my team up there on Friday. I was shocked at the number of people that were already going up to Payson just, the minute it opens. But, I still don't think I'm seeing on the news and stuff, people are taking like flights anywhere or, long trips anywhere. So I think that local market, and you're going to see a lot of open houses pop up, and there's going to be some traction in those.
I couldn't agree with you more. We were up in Payson just over a week ago. We were going to go up to the rim, and the traffic was so heavy that we decided to go over to the Tonto Bridge instead, because at least to go straight through Payson was a lot better than trying to take that hard right turn. And I think we're going to see more of that. We're starting in our family to talk about, where are we going to go? Are we going to go to Flagstaff? What are we going to do? And when I get out, we want to stay within driving distance. Yep. But we want to get out of the valley for a while, go see some people, go and just get back to life and having some fun and making some memories outside of the walls of our house. So,
but I think this could be a common thread among everyone, though.
I think you're right. I think that's what's going to be happening. I look at the philosophy of a lot of the people that are in my family, and they always want to put something out there to look forward to. And so to start planning, whether it's next month or next year, but put something out there that you start planning and look forward to.
You need a fun goal.
Exactly.
You need a fun vacation goal to reach.
Yeah, exactly. So with that said, Chris and I'll be back on Friday, and we'll do another Facebook Live. And hopefully I'll have some good results of a survey. So if you are part of my database and you're seeing this, please respond, because we are definitely looking to bring the value to you when you respond. So in the next couple of days, you're going to see more marketing campaigns coming out because you asked for it, so you're going to get it. But let me know what it is that you feel that you need to put more tools in your toolbox, just like me. So just again, thank you so much to everybody who chooses to work with me. I'm Carrie Sparks, your Arizona title gal, and I can reach at 602-715-5704. Like I said at the beginning, I'm never too busy to help you. Please text, call, email, whatever is best for you, and put me to work. And Chris Papaccio, and it's really kind of fun, Chris, to have been doing this on Facebook Live rather than just during the month of September with you. But yeah, thanks for your time, and we really appreciate you. And if there's anything you're working on right now, please put us to work. I'd love to be a
Yes.
part of your bounce back business planning as well as Chris. So have a great day and
Have a
a
great day,
wonderful
everyone.
week. And we'll be back next Friday. Thank you.